Okay, I have a quick comment, something to say. Why do people choose van life or choose to be nomads? Why do people choose van life? Why do people choose to be nomads? You know, now people that love the van life, these hashtag, they make the hashtag look so glamorous, and people can decide to quit their jobs and travel and live van life. And well-to-do people who have good jobs decide to live van life, and then they say that van life sucks. And you don't have to live van life, but as far as the work world and people that choose van life and stick with van life, people that are on their own, living on their own, van life is the best solution for them. There's a few people out there that van life is the best solution for them. And it's not for everybody. I mean, Bob Wells got a divorce. I think people that are van life out of necessity, they end up in van life and they end up liking it. Bob Wells got a divorce and he couldn't afford anything to any place to live. Bob Wells couldn't afford any place to live. All he could afford was his van. And so lots of other people, especially people who have worked at jobs, low paying, difficult jobs, at service industry jobs. You know, people work long hours in a restaurant. They work long hours, hard work, no benefits, no health insurance, no job security. They can be fired the next day. And they don't have security. They work hard. They have to try to convince a landlord to rent to them. They have to keep the apartment clean for the landlord. They have to have problems with the landlord, either being nosy or not always fixing things that need to be fixed. You know, there's a host of problems, and our problems, people are at the bottom of the chain with the totem pole. People are at the bottom of the food chain when it comes to working and the work world and the labor market. People that are working in low-paying service jobs that have been through discrimination, they've been fired from jobs, lost a lot of jobs, been through jobs and fired, lost their jobs for whatever reason. They're tired of being screwed around. They're tired of being screwed around, and and um and they're tired of the system, the economic system that we have. The economic system we have works good for some people, but it doesn't work good for other people. And these people that the system doesn't work for them very well, they catch the short end of the stick, and they don't have any control over anything in their lives. They don't have any control over their lives. They don't have any control. The landlord has control over that part where they rent. Their job, they have a boss that tells them what to do. They're worried about losing their job because of their boss. Everybody else has control over everything in their lives. They don't have control over their lives and parts of their lives, and they just want to have control. It's not that people are not wanting to work or that they don't want to work. They can still work, but they live in the van life. They have more control over their lives. They have more control. You have more control. People that have never been discriminated on, they won't see the necessity of it. But or people that have been discriminated against, or people that have had a hard time for whatever reason, people with low education, people that can't get education, people that can't get good jobs, people that are felons. And people have said things about R.V. Davey, and I don't know if their accusations are true or not about R.V. Davey. I don't know if it's true or not about Davy. What people say Davy did, I don't know for sure, and I'm not going to spread rumors and innuendo. People in that situation, in certain situations, but have trouble finding a place to live, to rent. People for different situations have been screwed over and they have a hard time. And so, people that either don't have any control over their lives that want control, Bob Wells, and some of these people with his van life are really happy people. Marshall Elvis Travels is happy with his van. Gerald Coates is happy with his van, living in his van. And I'm convinced, that if a person wanted to live in their van, you know, it takes different things for different people to be comfortable. Some people may not have to have the need to stand up, but some people just they need to be able to stand up. They need to be able to take a shower in their vehicle, and that means most of the year they have something that's self-contained with a shower, something that you can bathe in. And some people have minimalist kitchens in their vans. They can't cook in their van, but some people may need something that they need to be able to cook in their van. They need to be able to cook inside their vehicle. They need to have something that they can cook inside of. Mm, mm. So it's just what I'm thinking about people's reasons for wanting to be nomads was maybe they just want more control over their lives. And if they're at the bottom of the food chain with the economic system, the work world, the labor force, they have more control. They don't have many options. I think van life would be good for people who don't have many options. Not much education, not many options for jobs, not much jobs for advancement in their jobs. People that are seniors that are living on a meager income with their Social Security, they can't hardly live very well. And a lot of people are having to work as senior citizens, working at a job as their senior citizens. And they want to retire. My granddad retired when he was 63 years old. He retired when he was 60, almost 63 years old. And he stayed retired all those years because he worked at a company for years where you could keep your job and retire. But the market has changed so much. It's changed so much and it's hard to do that. Things have changed a lot. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Tell me what you think.